Men use women for more than just sex. We really need to talk about this more because I just saw a video on Instagram of this man explaining this, and all of the women in the audience were absolutely shocked and stunned in disbelief.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Cindy. Welcome back again to another interesting video. So I just wanted to talk about this video today. This lady is talking about how men use women or have been using women for intimacy. Now she proceeded to share her story and also went on to talk about how some men would keep a woman on the phone all night, testing her all day, basically using these women as their therapy. She went on to give some dating advices to women, telling them to be aware of this type of men. I'm going to let this video roll. Of course, I'm going to show you just one stage because I do not want this video to be too long. Now, before we get into today's video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Please check these videos out.
Men use women for more than just sex. We really need to talk about this more because I just saw a video on Instagram of this man explaining this, and all of the women in the audience were absolutely shocked and stunned in disbelief. And I had never heard anybody talk about this, and when it happened to me, I was incredibly confused. We spend so much time discussing how men use women for sex and their bodies and the best time to have sex and how long to wait, but nobody talks about how a lot of these men are not using you for that, but rather they're using you for intimacy. Now, sex can be a part of intimacy, but intimacy also looks like talking on the phone all night, texting all day, coming over to chill, watch Netflix. I would assume those elements are involved in any type of relationship you have with a man. Even if you are just hooking up, it's not like you're just going over, hooking up, and immediately leaving or not speaking at all in between. Yes, he's using you for a hookup, but he's also using you for that intimacy. I am willing to bet if you were to stop entertaining his phone calls, stop having text message conversations with him, and hanging out with him, providing this additional intimacy to whatever physical intimacy you guys are or are not having, he probably would be a lot less interested in that relationship. Now, last year I was talking to a man, I don't even want to call it dating because I don't even know what the heck we were doing, who didn't live in this state, but he always made it a priority to see me. Whenever he was in town, he would shift his entire schedule to prioritize me, to see me. He would drive hours to come hang out with me if we were anywhere near the same vicinity. When we were not physically together, he would stay on the phone with me all night long, like until the sun rose, several nights a week. But whenever I would start asking him questions about dating or relationships, he would get closed off or change the subject. Like, he would talk about it, but he wouldn't go too deep. And it suddenly became very clear to me that this man was not interested in a relationship. Now, I'm confused because our relationship was not physical, nor was he pressing for it to be physical. So I'm sitting here thinking, why is this man spending all of this time with me, all of this time talking to me, going way out of his way to hang out with me and come show me a fun time, if he doesn't want a relationship with me? Because whenever we talk about relationships, what do we always hear? Oh, if a man is interested in you, he's going to make you a priority. He's going to sacrifice time, money, effort to come see you. And that's exactly what this man was doing. And yet I was still confused by his intentions. So one day I was over it and just stopped answering the phone. And I think like a year went by before I heard from him again. And when I looked back at the situation, I realized that this man had no intentions of settling down anytime soon. I had falsely chosen to determine his actions, despite him never saying it, as an indication that he did. However, he's human. We're human. We want connections with people. We want to feel intimacy. We didn't live in the same state, so I'm sure he was getting his physical fix from whoever he was with there. And he was using me for his emotional fix. So if you are talking to someone or hooking up with someone who has made no clear indication by their words and actions, because the two have to go together, that they are looking for a relationship, that they are looking for a serious commitment and a partner, despite how much time they spend with you or how much fun they say they have with you, don't delude yourself into thinking that this means they want a relationship with you. So stop allowing them to waste your time by keeping you up on the phone all night and texting you all day. Now, if you are on the same page and that's all you want to, great. But be aware that you are fulfilling all of these emotional and physical needs without any expectation of commitment. Use women for more than just sex.
Yo, I never realized this, right, until I started paying attention to the guys that I'm friends with who are friends with their ex-girlfriends. When I started paying attention to why they're friends with their ex-girlfriend, I started to realize that, oh, you don't want her, but you want her intimate connection. You want to feel loved. You want to feel wanted. You want to feel heard. And you want to feel that warmth of a woman, even though you know you're not going to commit to her, even though you know you're not going to give her what she wants, but you want all the other stuff that comes with it for free. I realized this And I thought to myself, this is why people say, do not be friends with your ex-boyfriend. Okay, do not be friends with your ex-boyfriend. It doesn't make sense because he will continue to drain you emotionally while giving you absolutely nothing in return. I literally know someone who's like friends with their ex, like calls her every day, hangs out with her. She comes to his house, and I'm like, are you trying to reconcile with her? No, I don't want her. Why you call her every day? Why are you hanging out with her every day? Oh, I just hang out with her. No, you don't. You lack her intimacy. And you know, it's so sad for the woman because she's sitting there thinking that all these things that she's doing is going to reconcile the relationship. She's not even realizing that he's actually just sapping her energy. He's using her for that warmth, that intimacy, that connection that he's not getting from other women because no other woman wants him. Otherwise, he would have moved on and found another girlfriend, right? So he's keeping her there. He breadcrumbs her, feeds her these little lies to give her hope that, oh, maybe one day we'll be together. Maybe one day. But in reality, he knows that he knows. And he, like, for sure, he don't want her. He don't want her. Until another woman comes and replaces what she provides for him, he will keep breadcrumbing her while wasting her time, taking all her energy, and she will feel completely and utterly sapped of energy, like completely finished. Like her energy will be finished. And you know what? This makes sense that when women come out of toxic relationships, they always feel like a burden has been lifted from them, right? Or they feel like the energy has been renewed. It's because someone is zapping up all your energy. Somebody is draining your energy. And it's that man. He may not sleep with you, but he wants the intimacy. He wants the phone calls. He wants the time. He wants to hang out. He wants to call you. He wants to be around you. He wants to act like he's your boyfriend, but he will never commit to you. He will never give you that emotional connection. He will never fulfill that for you, but he will keep you stagnant for years and years and years. Stop being friends with your ex-boyfriend. Cut that man out.
My colleague at work was literally talking about this some days ago. Now she told me that there was this guy, that she met. Basically, this guy was always calling her on the phone, testing her, coming over to the house. They would just chill at home, talk, chat, eat and stuff like that. But there was no commitment, nothing whatsoever. Like she was trying to make the move, but she could literally see the guy withdrawing. Like basically he obviously loved her company, but he didn't want to commit. So this colleague of mine said she basically stopped taking his call, stopped replying his messages, and she just like, what, I can't, because she found out that this guy was just there to buy time, whatever. Like she could basically read the signs, so she ended the relationship. Anyways, I took some screenshots of comments because a lot of women were in the comment section of this lady. Like they were literally sharing their stories. Please pause to read this comment if you want to. Even though some people said it could go both ways, basically that some women would also, like, they wouldn't want to commit, they just love your company, but like they don't really want to get down with you. But I just thought I should bring this video here because this is obviously a thing. What do you have to say about this? Please let us know in the comment. I am sure that some people are basically going through this even as we speak. But let me know your take in the comments, guys, and thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more videos like this, and of course I'm gonna see y'all in my next one. Stay blessed. Bye.